Hello everybody, welcome back to Herbie's Garage. Today I'm working on my Kawasaki KL250. It's a 1978. And I couldn't wait. I have a little bit of bling that I bought that I wanted to put on it. I was going to wait until I got it cleaned up and looking better. But you know what? I'm ready to do it. I want to see what it looks like with it on. It's a good start anyway, you know. So I'm going to put that on today. I got three things. Got some grips, some hand guards, and a pad that goes across this crossbar on the handlebars. So let's get started. And don't even attempt this unless you're a motorcycle mechanic. This is real technical stuff, okay? Just kidding. If I could do it, you could do it. Okay, let's get started here. We'll just go ahead and take these old grips off. Best way to do it is just take your knife and just cut them off. You're not going to reuse them anyway. Most of the time when you change them, you're not going to reuse them. So it's a lot easier just to cut them off. You can see somebody used glue on this. Well, we'll clean this off a little bit. Okay, now we've got that grip taken off and got it nice and clean. We'll take our new grips. And if you notice, most grips that you buy are going to have a throttle tube side and the other side, handlebar side. The handlebar side is going to be the smaller one. The bigger one is going to be for the throttle tube. So what I like to do is I like to take some good hairspray, good extra hold hairspray. Get a nice liberal coating in there, let it run around. Spray it on here. And while it's still a little bit wet, it'll slide right on. Now let that set up and that won't move or come off. Those look really nice. They're really comfortable too. I've put them on other bikes before. Okay, let's take the one off on the throttle side. Be careful not to cut your tube too much. I mean, it's not really going to hurt it, but you don't want to score it too much. You can see that one there was pretty shot. I think whenever it fell over in the shed, I think it kind of tore the end of it up, but these grips were bad anyway. Okay, we'll clean it up a little bit. One thing you got to be careful of whenever you put these on the throttle side is you don't want your rubber smashing against this too hard. But you don't want the resistance on it. You want your throttle to return like it's supposed to. This one here is a little bit stiff. I'm going to lubricate the throttle cables later. And I'm also going to lubricate underneath this slide so that it'll slide a lot easier. It does still work, but it's a little stiff. All right, then we take our new grip. Give it a good coating. Now this one here, we got to make sure that we got it coated real good. Mainly because we don't want this one coming off for sure. Okay. Now once that dries good, that will not come off. Okay, now we'll put these hand guards on here. Doesn't those look better? I know they'll feel better on the hands. These are just kind of some cheapies from Amazon. Nothing special. Okay, it looks like these go in like this. Just get pushed in until the hole lines up. Put the screw in it. And the nut. My hand's a little oily from doing oil changes earlier. Okay, now that we've got this all together, we'll go ahead and put this on the handlebar. It comes with this little ring that is for probably a 7/8 handlebar. Otherwise, you could probably put it right on if you had a 1-inch handlebar. You wouldn't need that. And we'll put this here. There's a wire that comes from over here. Okay, let's see if we can get that in there. There we go. All right, that seems pretty sturdy. I think that'll protect your hand pretty good. These brush guards or hand guards are made mainly for just light trail riding or on road to keep your wind and bugs off of your hands, because it doesn't have the wraparound support that goes to the other side of the handlebar. If it had that wraparound support that went all the way to the other side, and if you got into a crash, it'd protect your hands from getting crushed. These won't do that. But it will if you're riding through the woods and you hit a stick or something, hits it, it'll bounce off. And if you're on the road and a rock or a bug flies up and hits it, it'll bounce off and won't hit your hand. They're really handy. I like them. Okay, we'll put our spacer on there. And we'll wrap our This is not a hard thing to do, as you can see. These are just little touches that help it to look better and help you as a rider to be more comfortable and not have to worry about stuff hitting your hands and stuff like that. And with it being a red color, it's going to match once I'm done with all the other plastics. It'll be close. I want to make sure that these are about the right height, same height as each other. And you can always come back and adjust them later if you need to, but that looks pretty close right there. All right. I think those look pretty good. All right, the next thing we'll put on is our Pro Taper cushion, bar cushion. And it just Velcros on. Pretty good, strong Velcro, I'll say that. This has got a split in it. Just work it around like that. And then put your fancy little Pro Taper, pretty little doodad on there. line it up, just push it down all the way across, and there we go. Man, I tell you what, is that nice or what? Well, there you go. What do you think of that? It adds a little bling to the bike, doesn't it? I think it makes it look a lot better. Grips look good, hand guards look good, this looks good. And I think once I get the plastics buffed out a little bit, it'll be closer to this red color, probably more orangish, probably like this tank, but it'll still be close. I think it'll be looking good. So, but anyway, that's all I have for now. I've got several more things I want to do to this bike. I need to take the forks out of it and put some seals in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the seals in or not. If they're not leaking, I haven't noticed them leaking. And if they're not leaking, they're full of oil, then I'll just put the dust seal on it. But I got dust seals and regular fork seals for it, and I will put those in if I need to. But I'll find out once I take them off and start disassembling everything. So anyway, that'll do it for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.